What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 18 formation guys / review. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best and most balanced formations in FIFA 18, and that is the 4-4-2, one of the original formations that a lot of people like to use. It's really good for both attacking and defending, but as always, make sure to check out all my previous formation guys. If you have not done so already, make sure to check out my tutorials so you guys can get better at FIFA 18 and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. Alright guys, as always, let's start off with the best instructions and the ideal players for this formation. We're going to start off with the right back and the left back. As always, tell them to stay back while attacking. Make sure these guys have at least 85 pace and at least 80 defending. The higher the pace, get it up to 90, the better. Then we move over to the center backs, guys. Want to keep them on their default, stay back while attacking. Make sure these guys are pacey as well as good defending, at least 70 pace and at least 85 defending. Then we got the center mids, guys. For the center mids, you want to make sure these guys are pretty good at defending. They want to stay back. Even though they are center defensive mids, I like to play them as if they were or more well-balanced midfielders. So I like to tell them to stay back while attacking. And I like to make sure they have at least 70 defending. If you have one guy, one of the center mids that's higher defending, maybe an 80 defending center mid, then the other one can be a lower, like a 60 defending. But I would like to keep the average between the two around 70 defending so they can help you out, because otherwise you're just not going to have enough defenders in this formation. Then we move over to the right mid and the left mid, and the only thing I like to change on them is to tell them to cut inside. You want these guys to be quite pacey players. You want them to be good wingers, really good overall players that can help you out, not just scoring, but also passing the ball and helping you keep possession. Lastly, guys, we got the striker position. I tell them to get in behind and press back line. You want these guys to be constantly making runs, and then on defense, help you out by applying a little bit of pressure. Try to get the ball back quickly for an easy breakaway goal. Pros and cons of this formation, guys. The pros is really balanced. It's got really nice width, and it just allows you to play many different play styles. You can play really attacking. You can do quick attacks. You can do more slow attacks. You can do counter attacks. All these different types of tactics you can really use, and you got those two strikers, which is great. You don't have any CDM, so that could be a con, but if you put the right players in that situation, they could really feel like CDMs, and they could really help you out on the defense as well as in the attacks if you got good overall center mid players. Lastly, how do you use this formation? Again, you can really do it to your own play style. So if you're one of those players that likes to do quick attacks, it works really well. If you get the ball to the midfielders, you get the ball to those CMs, you can really attack through them, do quick passes, do that two-man game with those two strikers. Anytime you have a two-striker formation, it's really good to do quick 1-2 passes between them and look for those runs to develop. You can also look from the outside for those wingers to be cutting inside. Thanks to our instructions, they're going to be constantly doing that. So you really have those four players to really score really well with: the left mid, the right mid, and the two strikers. And then you have those center mids that are going to play all around. You got to make sure to push them back on defense to help you out, but they could also help out in the attack with passing and really facilitating your attack. Alright guys, real quickly, let's show you some examples of me using this formation in game here. I'm using Atletico Madrid, and you can just see here, it just really allows you to use all your players. You see there, I involved my center mid player there, and then I look for those runs to develop. I'm telling my strikers to get in behind, so they're constantly making runs, and you have to be looking for them and ready to time your passes so you can get through on breakaways. Same thing with the wingers and those midfielders. If they're making those runs, make sure to constantly be looking for them, and then doing quick 1-2 passes like I'm seeing right there. Just allowing your players to constantly be moving, doing quick attacks, really useful in that situation, and you're able to do good counterattacks and score quick and easy goals. So I definitely recommend you guys really pass the ball fluently and look for those runs to develop. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these playlists. Check out some of my other videos. I got tutorials basically everything in FIFA 18, including attacking, defending, passing, you name it, I got it. Top 5 videos of my top 5 skill moves, my formation, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much.